Good morning, families and staff. My name is Melissa Haight, and I'm a kindergarten teacher here at HBE. Welcome to our Kindergarten Recognition Walk. Before our amazing celebration, we have a few thank yous to say. Thank you to our superintendent, Dr. Bell, for all his support this year and for joining us here today. Thank you to the director of PPS, Mrs. Durier, for joining us as well. Thank you to our school board members, especially Mrs. Dunn, Mrs. Santini, and Mr. Harris for all their support in attending as well. And thank you to our principal, Mrs. Mesnick, and our assistant principal, Mr. Karam, for everything you do for us daily here at HBE, making it a place we all want to be. And thank you to the parents and family. Everything you do just supports your child, and it's been an amazing year. So now it's time for our recognition walk. It's a celebration of each child's glow and grow from kindergarten. Each student will be recognized for their accomplishments, and their future goals will be announced. At this time, I would like to introduce Mrs. Mesnick to introduce the kindergarten classes.
Thank you, Mrs. Haight. Serena Behan. When Serena grows up, she will work on computers. Griffin Cardoso. When Griffin grows up, he will be a firefighter. Aaliyah Decker. When Aaliyah grows up, she will be a ballerina. Ella Mann. When Ella grows up, she will own and work at a toy store. Jackson Mann. When Jackson grows up, he will be a police officer. He will be a firefighter. Isabella Mills. When Isabella grows up, she will be a doctor. Ava Niosi. When Ava grows up, she will be a basketball Logan Kropat. When Logan grows up, he will be a policeman. Sophia Russo. When Sophia grows up, she will be a school teacher. Remy Rumsey. When Remy grows up, she will be a veterinarian. Aiden Shipman. When Aiden grows up, he will be a police officer. Theodore Swindler. When Theodore grows up, he will be a fireman. Danny Jean Bale. When Danny Jean grows up, she will be a teacher. Mila Van Horn. When Mila grows up, she will be a doctor. Mason Weber. When Mason grows up, she will be a veterinarian. Now was Mrs. Reed, Mrs. DeGroat, and Mrs. O'Lennox's class. We are moving to Mrs. Sickler's class and Mrs. Rodriguez. Alan Leonard. When Alan grows up, he will be a teacher. Raiden Cadet. When Raiden grows up, he will be an astronaut. Arabella Caratini. When Arabella grows up, she will be a mom. Troy Polanis. When Troy grows up, he will be a fireman. She will be a nurse. Madison Jones. When Madison grows up, she will be a nail tech. Carter Livingston. When Carter grows up, he will be a firefighter. Harper McCann. When Harper grows up, she will be a veterinarian. Bryce Morgan. When Bryce grows up, she will be a police officer. Jackson Morris. When Jackson grows up, he will be an astronaut. Autumn Neely. When Autumn grows up, she will be a teacher. She will be a police officer. Travis Cook. When Travis grows up, he will be a tree cutter. Tessa Schumann. When Tessa grows up, she will be a teacher. Mandolin Sitterly. When Mandolin grows up, she will be a doctor. Ariella Swingle. When Ariella grows up, she will be a police officer. Reagan Trainer. When Reagan grows up, she will be a singer. Adelaide Wright. When Adelaide grows up, she will be a veterinarian.
Welcome to Kindergarten Recognition. Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the one nation. At this time, we'd like to ask Mrs. Mesnick to come back to give us the keynote address. Welcome parents, families, students, and staff to the HBE Kindergarten Moving Up ceremony. They are the HBE class of 2024 and the future Port Jervis High School class of 2036. I would like to thank all of our special guests for being here, as well as my assistant principal, Mr. Karam, and our teachers for all that they have done for our students for this whole year. We are here to acknowledge and celebrate our students, but first I would like to thank all of our parents and families because you have the hardest and most important job, which is raising our children. And like your kindergartner, you've had many firsts this year. It was just yesterday that we were talking about that in the cafeteria when we were talking about all of those firsts at orientation, and I told you the year was going to go by in a blink, and it sure did. I know how hard it was for all of you to send your children off to us on that first day, but it was so worth it. It's been so rewarding to watch the children grow this year. Our staff and students have worked so hard, and we have so much to celebrate and to be proud of. And to our kindergarten students, you did it. We are here to celebrate you and all that you have accomplished. You've learned letters and numbers and reading, but the most important thing you learned was to be a good friend. Remember, a friend is one of the nicest things you can have and one of the nicest things you can be. We are so proud of you. Congratulations, kindergarten. At this time, Mrs. Mesnick and Mr. Karam will award each student their Medal of Honor. And we're going to start with Mrs. Haight and Mrs. DeGroat's class first. Mrs. DeGroat.
Hi, I'm Mrs. DeGroat. Miss Haight and I would like to say thank you to all of our families for all of your support all year. Also, thank you to our aide, Mrs. Olenek, and our AIS teachers, Mrs. Harkins and Mrs. Malzahn. We would absolutely be lost without your support. To our class, we wanted to say that it was an amazing year. You learned how to read, you became mathematicians, scientists, and world travelers. You have learned so much.
And we had lots of smiles and laughs, and although not all our days were easy, most of our days were filled with learning, excitement, and happiness. You gave us lots of hugs and high fives, and the time just seemed to fly by. But we're excited for your future, and over the past few months, we sometimes wish time would slow down a little bit. Yet we know you're ready to go, and our time together is complete. But before you go, remember, we believe in each one of you, and we know you are capable of great things. You are special just because you are you. Congratulations to all our students. And we're going to start with Serena Beam. Griffin Cardoza. Aaliyah Decker. Madison Kinzel. Brody Lewis. Ella Mann. Jackson Mann. Miles Mecking. Isabella Mills. Ava Miosi.
Caleb Flans. Evelyn Pierce. Logan Pretzak. Sophia Russos. Remy Ramsey. Aiden Shipman.
Good job, good job.
Theodore Swingle.
Good job.
Danny Jean Vale. Mila Vandemark. And Maislyn Weber. Now I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Sickler.
Good morning. They say it takes a village to raise a child. Well, here at HBE, it takes a village to teach a child. And I am very, very thankful to our village. Thank you to Mrs. R. She works tirelessly every day to teach and guide our students. Thank you to our village, Mr. Morelli, Mr. Henry, Mrs. Wood, Mrs. DiCarlo, and of course, Mrs. Mesnick and Mr. Karam. Most importantly, I want to thank all of our parents. We had a really great year. And now, Raiden Cadet.
It's recognition. This is recognition.
Arabella Caratini. Alan Leonard. And Troy Palanis.
Good morning. First of all, I'd like to thank Mrs. Teets for all she does. We couldn't have done it without you. To our families, thank you for working with us this year. We made a great team. And to our class, we are so, so proud of you. Keep working hard and doing your best. And now for the awards. Emiliana Awai. Rylan Castro. Emma Fuller. Sophia Grillo. Julian Hocutt. Brooklyn Jackson. Madison Jones. Carter Livingston. Harper McCann. Bryce Morgan. Jackson Morris. Autumn Neely. Rena Potter. Travis Quick. Tessa Schumann. Mandolin Sitterly. Ariella Swingle. Reagan Trainer. And Adelaide Wright.
Congratulations to all the students. And right And now the students have a gift for you. They are going to sing a song that's very special to us here at HBE. When HBE celebrated its 40th anniversary in 2016, a former student, Evan Mack, who's now a composer, wrote HBE its own alma mater. And today the students would like to perform it for you. All students, please stand. students, and please sit. Families and staff, we're nearing the conclusion of our ceremony today, but before we end, a few more thank yous. Thank you to our custodial and buildings and ground staff and our IT department for setting up all this for us. Thank you for Mrs. Harkins and Mrs. Papalo and the HBE PTA who took every student's photo and will be providing a photo home on the last day of this special occasion. And again, thank you parents and family. Thank you for everything. If you're picking your child up after the ceremony, sign-outs would be at the side door of the building. And just give us a few minutes to get everything together and we'll meet you out there. And I think this is my favorite part of the whole ceremony after the song. But right now, students, please stand one last time. And I present the graduating class of 2036. The students are going to do one more loop around and go into their classrooms.
Bye-bye, Mom. Bye, Mom, Dad. Mom.
Thank you, families.